Guidance of the Norse with another 3-card you pick reading. I hope you enjoy these. What I'd like you to do is intuitively choose which card applies to you. And I'm going to go ahead and read them, and you can tell me in the comments if they're accurate or not. I have some crystals on each one of these cards. Maybe that makes a difference at the one that you are drawn to, but we're going to be using one of the 24 Elder Futhark runes in each one of these cards. I don't know their positions or what runes they are, but it doesn't matter because I am a professional rune reader, so I'll be able to interpret it exactly how it needs to be done. So you take a moment, go ahead and choose, and we'll get right into it. Let's start with this guy. We've got this beautiful little onyx moon. Ooh, nice. Ah, great card, everybody. Fehu. Fehu, for those of you who aren't familiar with the runes and this divination system that the Norse used to use, of course, they did not have it in card form. That is contemporary. But Fehu means cattle. And Fehu is the rune of abundance, the rune of wealth. That's right. That is how, my friends, their bank accounts were measured back in the day. How much cattle do you have? Well, I can't really tell you that. That would be kind of tacky. That's exactly how it went down. How much you had represented how much wealth you have. As a matter of fact, still today in the north around the Arctic, the Sami peoples, oftentimes those that are reindeer herding Sami, measure their wealth in the amount of reindeer they have. And again, that's an impolite question to ask them. How many reindeer do you have? So we're talking about money. We're talking about wealth. We're talking about abundance. But more specifically, money. Now, this is a very good sign, whoever chose this card, because we've got this onyx moon, and onyx is an incredibly protective stone. This is letting us know that right now is a good time for you to be gathering your wealth and having your wealth multiply. Not only is more abundance going to be coming to you, but what you have is protected. Now, does that mean you want to run out and go gamble it all away or get involved in some risky investment scheme? No, I'm definitely putting a disclaimer out for that. But I will tell you this. We are in an energy stream of abundance right now, and you, my friend, in particular, are going to be affected. Money's going to be coming to you, and the little money you have, or the great amount of money you have, is going to be expanded and protected. There might even be protection going on that you're not aware of. In other words, the universe might be aligning things in a way that is keeping you from losing your wealth. Maybe you were going to get scammed or possibly hacked or something like that, and things that were set in place, or even by the hand of divine providence, that was interrupted. You might not even be aware of that. Your wealth is being looked after and protected. So match that energy. Whenever we match the energy of what the universe is kind of showing us, what the spirits are telling us, what the ancestors are impressing upon us and we're feeling, it just compounds in it, and it takes it to another level. So now's a great time for you to save. Now's a great time for you to dot your I's and cross your T's and save your nickels and dimes. Now's a great time for you to do those things, because it's actually going to benefit and do more than it normally would for you during this time. So it's a time of money right now. That's a great sign and a really, really great card. Okay. For those of you who picked the little star, this is sodalite. And it might even be a sunset kind, because it looks like that there is the little bit of the orange in there as well. Very calming stone, very awesome for needing to focus. Let's see how that applies to whoever took this card. Nice. We've got Berkanal. Berkanal is a rune of giving birth, creating, bringing forth something into existence. This is really, really telling. Okay, I'll be honest with you. When Berkana shows up in a reading, depending on the other runes around it, remember I told you I'm a professional rune reader, and we cast the runes and read them like a paragraph. We don't isolate them so much like this. When Berkana shows up, sometimes it's talking about a birth. Maybe one of you is expecting right now, and this is your confirmation to check that out. It also can represent the divine feminine. Well, what does that mean? That energy, that creative energy that comes forth from Mother Earth, from the ancient Disir we call in the Norse path. Those ancient goddesses, the Norns, those that are the wise ones, the ancestral women of our past. They're letting you know that they're raising their heads and speaking to you. This might cause change for you. This might cause growth. Maybe you're outgrowing your situation right now. Maybe you're incubating something and it's going to bring you somewhere else into a new space. The other thing it can possibly mean is maybe you're concerned about a female in your life. Maybe you have a sister, a daughter, a mother, an aunt, a grandmother, a friend or a relative. Maybe it's someone you work with that you're concerned about. This card is to confirm to you that the divine is aware of it, to give you some comfort, to let you know that they're working in that person's best interest. But it's regarding a female in your life. Berkana refers to the birch tree. The birch tree is very sacred in Norse tradition. So there is this element of divinity when we see this rune, something that's connecting you to the divine. Be mindful of that. Be aware of that. This sodalite or sunset sodalite is very telling as well, because it is a stone of peace and focus and concentration. Now's the time for you to let the things that are meant to birth forth germinate in your mind. Let there be a gestation period. Maybe you just want to go out and do it right away. Let it grow. Let it be nourished. Just focus on it. Stay calm. And that will birth forth into the great thing it's supposed to be for you. Okay, we're going to go ahead. For those of you that chose this last card, a little opalite moon. Oh, so sweet. Look how pretty that is. Ah, Eowaz. Eowaz is the rune of transformation. Transformation is never easy, but always necessary. I love this calming energy of opalite, but also kind of giving you that third eye energy. for you to be able to understand the stuff you're going through right now is because you're in a time of transformation. That's all it is. It'll pass. A caterpillar doesn't stay a caterpillar forever. It turns into a butterfly. A tadpole doesn't stay a tadpole forever. Its little legs fall off and it becomes a frog. It takes time. Sometimes patience. Let me tell you about transformation, though. Transformation can be downright uncomfortable. Think about the butterfly. Goes in its cocoon, its legs fall off, its body gets all exoskeleton kind of cracks off and gets all mushy, grows these things out of its back. What the heck's happening to me? I don't even know what's going on. Help. It's not a comfortable thing. Are you uncomfortable right now? Is it because you're transforming? You're building muscle. You're going from one plane of existence to the next plane of existence. You're getting stronger and better. Oh, I take 2 steps forward and 1 step back. That's okay, because you're still growing. You're still going up the hill. Transformation. It's not for the weak at heart. You know, that butterfly creates that cocoon, and then it's got to tear it all apart and climb out of it. It's kind of scary. Entering a world that I used to have all these legs, and I used to go from place to place by walking. And now I gotta fly? What the heck? I have to use air as my transportation instead of land? Scary. It can be scary. But that's transformation. We know transformation always takes you from one plane of existence to a better one. That's the important thing. And that's what you got to hang on to when you're scared, when you're afraid. But know that there's calmness, there's peacefulness. You're going to make it through. You're meant to transform. The only constant in life is change. Change is the only thing that you can count on. I would love it if you guys would put in the comments how any of these applied to you. Did you pick the right card? Maybe you benefited from a card that you didn't choose. That doesn't matter. The runes are going to do what the runes are going to do. Again, you can follow me on all the social medias. Rune Guidance of the Norse, TikTok, Instagram, Threads, all those things. Facebook. And my website, runeguidance.com. If you're interested in booking a reading, I do video readings, just like this. We can video face-to-face, or you can send in your request. I can do a reading for you and send it back. You let me know. In the meantime, I want to say thank you so much. Tack så mycket.